Yeah, I was like half standing up in my chair.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, oh my god.
Welcome to Galaxy Bound Podcast. We are in shock and
And awe.
and happy, and we're just feeling all sorts of things because we just watched the season finale, 2 episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, and so we're going to talk about our reactions and feelings and everything, and then after that we will do a review of the whole show as best as we can. But like you said, right after we just watched it, you kind of feel like you need to watch it again because so much was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how it goes for the whole show too. Like, a lot goes on in every single episode.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like you're missing. I'm sure we missed so much stuff in all of our discussions.
Yeah.
Just because even though we just watched it, there's always stuff that you catch on a second watch or a third watch that you just didn't the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll, in a future podcast, we'll be talking about this show all the time at this point, and we're going to get a season 2. So we'll probably do a rewatch at that point as well.
Yeah.
So, overall, feelings towards episode 9 and 10.
Stellar.
Yeah, I legitimately that might have been the best like Star Wars
Period.
media. Well, no, not
The best
period.
Star
like
Wars.
Star Wars, like definitely animated creation. I mean, I don't think there. I mean, I can't really think of anything in like Clone Wars that is like got me feeling like that after watching it.
Yeah, the best thing in Clone Wars, I think we're all in agreement that it's the Maul versus Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like that whole like season finale, show finale.
I feel like this.
And this might have topped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the significance of season 7 finale with all of that definitely elevates it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But so like the stakes in this episode are very low.
But the coolness of
in terms of like the grand scheme of all of Star Wars, but yeah, the cool factor.
The cool factor.
I mean that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
I keep having to remember to you probably can't even see what this is, but make sure that we got our boy.
Our boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, the collective of 9 and 10 together. I mean, we were saying it like while we were watching, is like, we hope this is just one big like chase fight episode, and it literally was.
It literally was. Yeah.
It was just so good. Like, I mean, I'm assuming we're okay to like say spoilers and things.
Yeah, I mean, if you are watching this and you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Why are you here?
Yes.
We're talking about our reactions to it. Like, so yeah, we're spoilers all the way.
Okay. Yeah. Spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen it, pause now, go watch it, and come back to this point in the podcast. Yeah, let's start with episode 9.
Yeah, so we should have done this all along, but I'm going to bring up the episode so I can kind of like browse through.
Oh, smart.
Should have been doing that.
I did it last week.
It took us 5 episodes to do this.
Yeah, I just kept forgetting. So yeah, we got a really big recap in episode 9. I was kind of surprised at the beginning, just because it almost felt like a recap of the whole show as like a recap for episode 10, because that was the actual finale.
Yeah.
But now that we know what happened, like there can be no recap.
Yeah.
After what we just saw, so like it is acting like the recap for the finale, because that was basically just one episode split into two.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This was the first episode pairing together that I felt like you have to watch these two together.
So I was about to
The
say,
other ones, I think you can watch each one like standalone, and there's enough of like plot and story and like conclusion and end to each episode that's like it makes sense to do it. But like you have to watch 9 and 10 together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well done, writers, for doing that. That was perfect.
Yeah,
It
that was
definitely
so
feels like that was on purpose because you wouldn't have the end of 9 be a standalone episode.
Yeah.
With Vader showing up and everything.
Yeah, that was my point.
Like that.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, like I will say, that is a really good cliffhanging ending.
Sure.
Enough to like, if they were actually doing this like one episode per week, I mean, that would be a great like
That would have been good.
cliffhanger to like really get your audience
Or
back for episode 10 or like a
season.
season ending. I
Yeah.
would have been fine with that actually.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
honestly.
Because that's going to...
Now I would have like
Really
hated
hated
it internally because like how dare you do that to
Yeah,
us?
now you got to wait another
But
year.
like would full respect be like, okay, that was a cool ending. Like I can't wait for season 2 to know like how they even get out of that.
Yeah.
So
I honestly feel like the end of 9 kind of felt like the end of Rogue One. Like he just shows up, doesn't really do that much. He killed 2 people, and then it ended.
I feel
In Rogue One,
doesn't the,
the
end of
hallway
Rogue-
scene. The hallway scene.
Oh yeah, that's the beginning scene of.
I know. I'm saying it
4.
kind of is like a cliffhanger of sorts. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
Like Vader shows up.
Right.
yeah,
I mean, it's bigger, but like doesn't really do that much.
yeah.
And then
You said he killed 2 people, but he only killed Rook, right?
no, they all went. There's like 4 of them that went into the fog, and then only Rook came back.
I think it was just 2.
Was it really only 2?
Yeah, it was Rook
there weren't
and
many people left.
I think there was only one other Mandalorian left. Because Rook and a Mandalorian crossed
Right.
together.
Yeah.
The other Mandalorian and the other Zabrak.
It's just Rook and
Died.
one Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that was left.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like
Okay, so 2 people, yeah.
Yeah.
it's just funny.
Yeah, I did not think Rook was going to die.
No.
No.
She seemed like she was going to be there for quite a while.
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone that was there at that point towards the end of 9 was going to die because the other people had already died like
Yeah.
literally 30 seconds before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of death already.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, like they're all going to get off here, but this is who's going to go into,
Yeah,
season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Which they had already like pared down. Like there was only like 7
Yeah.
of them left, I think.
And
So
basically, they just whittled it down to like the main
the
characters.
core characters. Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
rid of all of the like side characters that we never got names. Well, we got names for Icarus, but
Mm-hmm.
what a
Oh,
way to
and-
go for him.
And the droid too.
The droid.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the
yeah,
droid. Yeah,
that's
that was a
sad.
good droid.
That's sad.
Yeah, Maul was actually sad about
Oh,
it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
He,
a little surprising.
yeah, he wasn't wasn't fighting with rage at any point of that fight,
Until
and
then.
then he
Yeah.
died, and it's
Until
like,
then. My son.
Bushki-doo.
Bushki-doo. Yeah.
Yeah, starting at the beginning of the episode, it was cool to see Voss
Oh yeah.
with the proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be his proposal, which was really cool.
Yeah.
It really enticed Maul a lot. I think that was like something that he was like, I could do that.
Yeah, we were kind of like trying to figure out last week if he was good, if Dryden Voss was going to show up himself, or if it's just going to be a call like that. I kind of was expecting him to show up himself, but because basically we just got a call about a call. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of 8.
At the end of it.
Yeah.
A communique, as he said.
He had to schedule an appointment.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but it was good. It was a really
it was good, yeah.
intriguing offer for Maul that he was like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah, because then like Maul isn't gonna, like, we know he has other plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he like he said in that call, like, I've been, betrayed or burned by Crimson Dawn in the past. Why would I want to do anything? And I think in his mind, he's thinking, okay, if I killed the guy who did actually betray me and I
Make him
leader, he'll be a little bit more loyal to me because I'm helping him out here. So it's
he
almost
basically said exactly what Maul wanted.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was good.
Goes. I said this when we were watching, but I was a little sad that they didn't get Paul Bettany to voice Dryden Voss.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't really sound anything like him other than just like a generic British person.
I feel like it kind of sounded like him.
I don't know. Paul Bettany just has a very distinct voice.
Iconic voice, yeah.
I feel like it was close enough to be past.
Yeah, it was close enough.
Close enough that I don't think
most people are going to notice.
The people who even knew that Paul Bettany did the original voice would know any different, but
I mean, yeah, it wasn't just his voice, it's him.
Well, yes.
But yeah.
But he'd be voicing himself in this.
Yes. But I think since his voice is very famous, he's Jarvis and Vision, it's a very recognizable voice.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you're right. People aren't going to remember or care that much.
Yeah.
But I immediately noticed.
But the ones that admire him or his work,
yeah. Or people like me who just catch on the voices.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was just too expensive for a project that they
probably
know isn't
not
quite
really that big of an actor. Marvel's the biggest thing he's done.
Yeah, but
he's in a lot of stuff younger.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say among the actors that have been in the MCU, I wouldn't consider him.
No, he's
one of the bigger ones.
No, he's probably 10th in top 10.
Exactly.
If that.
Yeah.
Might not even be top 10.
Yeah.
But still expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure he's still expensive, and who knows what other projects that he's doing in the MCU at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
True.
Or even outside.
Isn't he rumored to be in Doomsday, or was that confirmed or something like that?
I think so.
Somehow.
Yeah, more and more rumors coming out about that movie make me more and more intrigued. Makes
me more and more worried.
It's getting too big for its britches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some of the rumors, or even the confirmations, are false.
Oh.
I've heard nothing, so.
Yeah, I kind of got
You haven't seen any of the trailers or the teasers?
No.
Yeah.
I stopped watching after a while because, with everything, I don't want to be too spoiled. But yeah, there's just a lot.
Yeah, I kind of got bored is not the word. When you've had burnt out, like Marvel burnout.
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah, after Loki,
I think
that's kind of where mine was.
I think everyone did.
Yeah,
there just was 7 different shows that were going on kind of around the same time, and you needed to watch all of them to know what was going on in season 2 of this one, and
we've talked about that before.
I can't.
Yeah,
we can go into a big rabbit hole on that.
Yeah,
but let's not, because we'll be here for another 2 hours.
Okay,
but I do like that topic.
Yeah. Okay, so season 9, episode 9.
Save that for a moment, anyways.
I liked the aspect of Maul being able to talk with Devin in her dream, or implant a communication into her brain.
Communique.
A communique.
Yeah. Yeah, I always love seeing that done because it's something we saw Vader do with Luke.
Yeah.
And don't do that. That's gonna be so loud on the mic. Because you're it's just like a cool thing, to be able to communicate with someone like telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
And to do it in her sleep is just creepy. So it's like a Sith version of it. Even though like Vader did it to Luke, that was more of like a familial thing. Because then Luke did it to Leia.
Yeah.
But with Maul doing it to Devin in her sleep, it's just like it gave it a little more of like the ick factor,
The grooming factor.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's showing up in her dreams.
Yeah.
That just makes it a little more creepy, a little more sinister.
Yeah.
Which I liked that. Because they could have just done it like the normal, like she could have been awake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked that little touch.
It gave me more Palpatine vibe
Mm-hmm.
because we've talked about Palpatine giving
Papa
Anakin
Palps.
dreams and stuff, but it kind of reminded me of that kind of thing.
Oh, with Anakin, yeah.
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 PP.
PP. Yeah, we'll just refer to him as PP from now on. Let's see if people get it. So PP was really powerful.
Gonna get flagged.
Yeah. PP shot things out of himself.
Oh my gosh.
Electricity from his fingers. But yeah, that was cool. And then
it was just a really cool setup by Maul to know that the other group was just as desperate to get out of the situation as them, and he knew that like they couldn't do it without their help, and they couldn't do it without their help.
Yeah.
Like it was,
and he knew that Lawson, since he like was from there, and especially as a cop, like probably knew a lot of like shady things. And that's exactly what happened. He was like, "Yeah, I chased a criminal down here who was a wanted fugitive," and then he's like, "Ironic, eh?" That was pretty funny. But yeah, like Maul knew that he was gonna know some way to get to where they needed to go. And if he didn't, then like Two Boots probably would, or Riley would, as like a kid that grew up there. And then we see the two Inquisitors like stalking them, like tracking them.
Yeah. I mean, literally by like two wolves hunting.
Yeah.
Like just like smelling the trail, and like they never said a word.
No.
Like the first 3 stops, they just like showed up, and I mean, literally like wolves, just like smelled the area almost, and was like, this is where they're going.
Yeah, like sniffed through the Force.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not literally, but
But
it just
they
seemed
look
like
back
that, yeah.
because they're like, no, they're down there.
Yeah.
They went that way.
Yeah. Well, that was later, but yeah. They just kind of like stop every once in a while and look at each other and then just continue on. But then there's two times when they actually speak to each other, and their voices are just so creepy.
Yeah.
They just remind me of like the Ring Wraiths.
Yeah.
Like stalking for Aragorn and the Hobbits. Yeah. Especially the Crow.
Yeah.
So creepy with his eyes.
That.
Yeah.
but also,
Even
my rock is the way he looks at things.
Yeah, he walked up to the stormtrooper and just like kind of tilted his head and like looked at the side of his helmet and then just like walked away.
Yeah,
and I was like, that. If I was a stormtrooper, I would have peed in my suit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish they kind of would have like shown that, like done like a wide shot, and then you just see like a puddle like for. That would have been great.
Or I don't know, maybe they can pee in their suits and it's like set up that way. And
No, I
but that
don't
would be
think- I
funny
don't
if
think
like
so.
the suit was like urination detected.
Yeah. We know that's how Vader's suit works, but I don't think that's how Stormtroopers work.
High tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, new tech.
But yeah, I just loved watching them like
Yeah.
just slowly get closer and closer and closer. And
Yeah, and this is like the first time. Well, okay, not like the first time, but like the Inquisitors in this show like are actually like a threat and like scary, and
Yes.
like even though you could tell they're not like Vader powerful, they're like
They're pretty powerful.
they're pretty powerful, and like I go back and try to think of when we've seen them like in Rebels mainly. They're mostly just scary because
They're overwhelming.
overwhelming. Yeah.
But they're not.
Because in Rebels, like we get like 3 of them at once, I think, right? Or maybe it is always just 2.
I don't know. I think
And the Grand Inquisitor wasn't necessarily like scary. He was just very,
large.
no, he wasn't large.
he's just smart and tactical.
Yeah, like he's very. Yeah, I don't know the word that I'm looking for. I want to keep saying formidable, but that's just because that's what Maul calls them. The Grand Inquisitor is very like intimidating, just not in like a scary way. I don't know.
Yeah, you just know he's like a well prepared, well
Yeah.
thought out, like smart opponent. It's not
Yeah.
just like brute force or
Yeah.
like speed or like it. He's
Right.
just a
Yeah.
well rounded.
He's very much like
Dangerous.
Thrawn, like
Yeah.
Thrawn and Rebels especially, but like with a lightsaber in the Force.
It's a good comparison, actually.
Yeah, great character. But yeah, we talked about this. Like we thought that's who was going to be at the end,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because
pleasantly surprised. But
I didn't hear them say this, but I asked you to repeat what they said, and they're like, "Go tell him."
yeah,
They
they
went-
said tell him that they're on.
They're
They're-
headed towards him.
They're headed towards him. Yeah, they just said him. So it could have been the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Could have been Vader. Could have been Palpatine. Palpatine wouldn't bother with all this stuff. But
No way.
I mean, PP.
Oh wait, yeah.
PP wouldn't bother.
Pepe.
Pepe.
Pepe, they're on their way. Yeah, the fight scene in the cave with the Inquisitors and like the whole group,
Yeah.
it was just so good.
So chaotic.
Yeah. The like underground and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was just a really well thought out like scene and plan by the writers, and like getting a few of them across at a time and like having to like fight them off slightly and get another, like it just
yeah,
was
there was
like
a lot of tension.
yeah, you just didn't know who was going to die when. And
Yeah.
if anyone was going to like not make it across, like another point, like I literally thought Daki was going to die right there. Like I just thought he was going to be the one to be like, go, I'll sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
thought that was going to be the case. But, there was also a moment that I thought Maul was going to be like, just go.
Yeah. Which he did, but he also jumped too. So
Yeah. I thought one of the Inquisitors was going to or could have died there.
Yeah.
And I would have been okay with that as like the story. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we know it. Only Marok would have been the one to die, but
yeah.
allegedly. But yeah, which we saw him jumping to episode 10 again. We see him get pushed off the edge.
yeah.
So maybe that's how
Allegedly dies.
Yeah, that's how he allegedly dies.
Or maybe that's how they keep it kind of open-ended, like, did he die? Did he not die?
Yeah.
Lazy.
Yeah, I wonder if he shows up again in season 2, just like nothing happened. Like, oh, well, now we gotta, like, anticipate his death again.
Yeah, for a
But that's his character, you know? Like, that's
He
his
just
whole
keeps coming
story.
back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's the one that just never dies.
No, I feel like if they were gonna kill him, they would have, like, if they're planning on killing him and then resurrecting him again, you know, like they would have shown it.
Probably.
Or, like, they're going to show it. So, like, well, I don't know. We'll see.
Do we know what either of their species are?
No.
I want to say that he's probably not a humanoid.
Yeah.
Like,
Marok?
yeah. Just the way, like,
His voice is too, unless he's just really trying to sell, like, his look to sound like, it's kind of like Crosshair in Bad Batch. Like, he talks like this.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, he's gonna be a bad guy.
Yeah. Like, we know you don't need to talk like that.
Yeah, and
You can talk normal.
It's funny, like, there was an interview
Because he's a clone.
Yeah.
Like, he should be talking as the same as everyone else.
well, yeah. Same with
none of
Wrecker.
them do.
Yeah,
I know. That's the weird thing is, like, they all actually, out
Well, it's
of
just
all
those
the
two.
billions of
Well,
clones
no, Tech
that were
does have a
made.
different voice too. Yeah, it's just Hunter and Echo that have the different or the same clone voice.
Yeah.
The other one, I mean,
Well, yeah,
they're like
Echo is just a
they're like
standard.
mutated or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
I saw an interview with D. Bradley Baker and he was like going through all the voices like back to back. And he said something about that. I was like, and you know, this guy was going to be a bad guy as soon as you heard his voice.
He's going to be at Celebration.
Crosshair?
Yes.
Crosshair himself.
No, D. Bradley Baker.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Cool.
I can't remember the last time he went.
He's probably there last year, but he's one of the main, like, interviewees.
Can't remember. I guess he might have been on like the Rebels panel a few years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
That was almost 10 years ago now, though.
When Ahsoka kills him,
Which
and
one? She
Marok.
kills them both.
Oh, yeah. Marok. In, like, the green smoke or whatever comes out of him, dust, mist, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You think that is, like, what the suit is filled with, and it's just an empty suit?
It really would be like a ring wraith. That'd be crazy.
Or is he like a species, like you said, where maybe it's like a little bit robotic and...
No, I mean, he's saying
I just think he's a different species.
just the way
than
he
human.
like moves and talks. But with the like green mist or whatever, people take that and think it's because he was resurrected with Night Sister magic. Because the same kind of thing happened when Savage died.
So when she kills him, when Ahsoka kills him, she kills his resurrected version.
Yes.
Allegedly. That's what the theory is. Because his suit was all like rusted
Yeah.
in that show, and he's an Inquisitor, like past the Empire, like way past the like Inquisitorius was even a thing. So,
And that's after the current Marok we see in this show.
yeah, that's way after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it's during Mandalorian.
30 years after.
Yeah.
So potentially, like,
If he dies in this show,
that could,
then that
that could be
confirms-
his resurrected.
That confirms that he was a resurrected Marok in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And one of the main reasons is because like that show has Night Sisters in it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it makes
Okay.
sense. It makes sense.
I was just closing the loop on that to make sure
Yeah.
I had that timeline correct.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
Okay.
The one thing we didn't mention the scene with the walker
Oh, that was
when
so
they're
good.
walking up or Maul's just like walking up,
Yeah.
like
Just does it
lightsaber in the
himself.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, just does everything himself. He basically takes on the walker himself, and I think it was still like a callback, kind of, to The Force Unleashed. Because when you take on walkers in that game,
Uh-huh.
which played and voiced by Sam Witwer
Right.
in that game, that's very similar. Like
The jumping and everything.
one of the finishers is like almost exactly what he did.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that was like a purposeful callback to.
That makes it even better.
I mean, not only is Sam Witwer Maul, but one of the like lead sound designers at Lucasfilm now, who works on these and also voices the Spybot. He voiced Proxy in The Force Unleashed as well.
Played that game and
Yeah, me either.
Like-
since it came out.
yeah.
Yeah,
When was that? Like
2008.
2000. Gosh, yeah. I was thinking like either high school or maybe early college for me.
Yeah, I mean, it came out when it was that weird period of time where the Xbox 360 had come out, but they were still making games for last gen for a long time. But they had to make like a different version for the PS2.
Mhm.
So we didn't get an Xbox 360 for a long time.
Yeah.
So we just had our PS2, and so we bought the PS2 version, and so that's what we played. But then I later found out that there's like completely different missions in the PS2 version compared to the
Oh.
360 version. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. I think there's even another mission that's exclusive to the Wii version.
What the heck?
So like you could play all three versions and get a different game, basically.
Hmm.
A little bit of trivia there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because then I played it on the 360 later, like years later.
Mhm.
I was like, where's that one mission? It's like a mission where you're in like a Jedi temple or something. And you fight. Or maybe it's like a Sith temple. I don't know. You fight some Sith lady with big boobs.
Naturally.
No, yeah, probably.
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. You don't know what Sith get up to. Apparently, they have a lot of money, so according to PP. Anyways, so yeah, I thought that was a really cool. Like, maybe I'm like making it up in my head, and it's
No, I
not
think
as
you're
like
right.
1-to-1, but
Yeah.
it seems like something that they would do.
Yeah.
Because there's also another finisher where like he basically just like crushes it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I could see maybe Vader doing that, but probably not Maul.
But yeah, it's a cool callback if
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
I love how it exploded at the end.
I was expecting it to explode.
It's like
I thought it was gonna fall down, and the guys were trying to like crawl out, and then he just like throws his lightsaber and cuts him in half or something like
Yeah.
that. But the exploding was pretty cool,
like a precise cut.
Mm-hmm.
and I like that they were surprised that it exploded too.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, all right." Yeah, and that was the scene where Riley picked up a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that it wasn't the typical like father like, oh, we trust you to use that, like you're just a kid, you're not supposed to have a gun. But no, he was like, just remember what I taught you
Mm-hmm.
and be careful. I really liked that.
Yeah.
I was worried it was going to be like
At first, it was
Malicious.
like that. He was like, I forget what he said actually, but
So just like be careful with
yeah,
that.
he just said be careful.
yeah,
But then he said, remember what I taught you.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
but it was almost implying like, I think at least Riley took it that way. Like, you can't be trusted with that type of thing because the way he replied to that was like, I know. And then he said what you just said.
Yeah.
And then it was like a close
I
little
didn't
bond.
really get that,
Not really.
but I can see what you're saying.
He kind of said it defensively
Oh.
at first.
Spencer, you're the one person that's not wearing something Star Wars on Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
Happens.
It happens. Why am I not getting sound?
You be careful with that thing.
Yeah, okay.
Just remember what I taught you.
I will.
Yeah, I didn't really take it as like him being offended or like defensive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I took it that way.
I think it was more just like kind of like a father just making sure he doesn't like hurt himself or anyone else.
Yeah.
And more of like a safety thing for him rather than, I don't know, just like,
Or they're allies. Like accidentally shooting,
yeah.
himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of Maul's fight, like lightsaber fight stuff in episode 9 and 10, but we're still talking about 9, were just top tier.
Oh yeah. I feel like the animation was even better than it was before.
Yeah.
Like in other episodes.
Yeah. But even just like the choreography of
That's what I
like
mean,
the
yeah.
stuff, like
Yeah.
is obviously like with the walker was really freaking cool.
Yeah.
And then in the cave too, like once the Inquisitors showed up and like all the stormtroopers showed up, like there just was like such cool shots of like him throwing his lightsaber and like killing like 6 stormtroopers.
Oh, yeah. Which, that was in the trailer. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. So we saw a scene like in the very last 2 episodes in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was a couple of scenes when they were fighting the Inquisitors where the camera like panned with him around. Like they hadn't really done a shot like that in any of the fight scenes. Most of the fight scenes you like are like the camera's like following both people or
Yeah.
but this one first, like, I don't know how they did it, but it panned around while he like turned at the same time. It just was like
Yeah.
very unique and cool.
Yeah, they did another similar thing with Vader as well. Like when they were going against Vader. It was different, but it was like a similar concept where it was like it panned around them and
Yeah.
it looked really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It almost reminded me of like a live action because
Yeah.
you see shots like that in live action, but you don't really see that too much in like animation.
Yeah.
A lot of it's pretty like linear
Mm-hmm.
or like they'll emphasize like zoom in, zoom out type of stuff, but they don't do a ton of like moving with a person because I feel like that's probably hard to do in animation, but there's a really cool one they do in that fight scene.
You think it'd be easier in animation?
Yeah, because it's like 3D rendered.
I think it's just typically you don't get like cinematographers that had worked in live action to work in animation. So they don't have that. They don't often have that like either experience or just ideas to do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna look to see if there's like a cinematography role in the credits. Because I feel like that's not even a role. Whereas, like in live action, it usually is. I mean, it's often the director working with like other people like that, but
Yeah.
wait, who even?
But yeah, that is cool.
Brad Rao is the director, which he did Bad Batch as well.
I also just really love the quick entrance of the Inquisitors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like Docky got like
I love that.
a little like suspicion like somebody's coming, and then I mean within second like both of them are launching
Yeah.
through the opening. It's like
Like
whoa,
off
Yeah.
the wall and everything.
They
Yeah.
definitely made it seem like they were going to do a slow, dramatic entrance,
Yeah.
and then they just zipped in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really glad they did that. Like they're always like doing things against the cliches in this show, which I really, really appreciate. Which I feel like normally, especially Dave Filoni, just leans right into them. He loves cliches,
Yeah.
but I don't think he has a lot to do with the show. So, I mean, he's an executive producer. I said that as his name's right there. But I don't think he has to do with like directing. Like he's not the director.
Yeah, can you show that entrance? This was just such a good, like, 20-minute long fight scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like
run in.
slowly zoom in. The Mandalorians are like, whoa, what do we do? Retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, we got to be careful with showing too much. We got striked a couple times last time that I showed stuff.
Oh, you know that video of me and Spencer carrying the beehive?
Yeah. Did I get striked?
Yeah, it's straight from the movie. The
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio got
That's still
stripped.
Surprising. All of the audio?
The whole audio, yeah. I went to go watch it, and it had like a mute button on the whatever that's called, like the thumbnail, and I was like, what? So I clicked on it. It said this sound has been removed.
I should have like pitched it up or down or something. That's usually a way to fool those things or speed it up.
Yeah.
Do you have those monetized?
No.
I'm surprised they even bothered.
Yeah.
Because like on YouTube, it just says like you won't be able to make money from this
Oh.
because the money will go to Lucasfilm.
Yeah. I haven't checked on Instagram. TikTok usually will remove a sound if it is something that is, I don't know how they describe it, like copyrighted, basically.
Yeah. Well, that's good because I feel like that's a recent thing because for years they just let it happen. People would like post like
full movies
on there.
I mean, they still do on TikTok for sure.
Well, how?
I don't know.
If they probably just pitched it up, like I said.
It was like 3 or 4 months ago. It went viral, but like so many people were posting videos of like, is anyone else able to just watch the entire Cars 2 movie on here? And like after so many videos of scrolling, eventually it came up on mine, and I was like, this is literally like a 2-hour TikTok, and it is the whole entire Cars 2 movie. Yeah, and all the comments are like, thank you, TikTok, for allowing. It's like, they're not allowing this. They just haven't found it yet.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe now they have implementation to like automatically detect that stuff because they just didn't before.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of other movies too. What usually I see is a dubbed version of it where they either like flip the video so it's backwards.
Yeah, that's what,
Or the sound is like slightly a different pitch or something. Yeah.
That's funny.
Dumb. I hate TikTok. Anyways. So yeah, that whole fight scene in that cavern or whatever.
Sewers.
Was it sewer? Oh yeah, I guess it was like toxic runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the bowels of a factory, basically.
Yeah, the bowels. Yeah, I love that Two Boots is like illegal toxic runoff.
Illegal disposal of toxic waste.
Yeah.
I'll report this immediately.
Yeah, and even Maul was like, really? I love that. But that's not
like 3 different
right
people
now.
slow turned to him. It was like Docky, Maul, and Lawson.
Yeah. But that's not priority right now.
And then he has his little blink.
Yeah. The blink. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then that kind of takes us right to the end of 9.
That really was nearly a 10-minute fight scene.
So good.
It was a good one. I kind of thought that might have been the like end fight scene of the show, and we were just gonna get like something at the end next episode.
Yeah, I
But
thought we
then-
were going to get some sort of like space runaway scene
Yeah.
in
Oh
10
yeah.
of
been
like
interesting.
them getting on the ship, and then I don't know, like starships are just chasing after them or something.
Yeah, but then
Yep.
that whole Vader thing
Yeah, everything.
turned that way upside
Yeah.
down.
I wanted to point out that he started using both lightsabers instead of the double bladed, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned he just knows every form.
Every lightsaber form.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. He probably does because
Because PP does too.
PP, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like when there's only 2 Sith, like you're probably just going to be, as an apprentice, expected to learn everything.
Well, I mean, it wasn't until episode 10, but he does mention this. He was like, I think he said it either to Devin or Daki, or maybe both of them, that he knows how you fight, he knows how you think.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that because I was trained by like the best Sith Lord. And
Yeah.
I think kind of the same thing. It's like, I had to know. So if he knows, or if I
Yeah.
know, then he knows.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if he was talking about that or if he was like figuring out who Vader was.
It's probably a mixture of both.
Like he knows how Jedi fight because he was a Jedi.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I
No.
think
You don't
he
think
just
he's caught on to that yet? You don't think he knows
Not-
he's Anakin?
not quite.
Would Maul know who that is?
Yeah.
Maul knows who Anakin Skywalker is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. His whole ploy on the Siege of Mandalore was to get Anakin there and kill him. So stealing it from Palpatine, stealing him.
But I
from
mean,
Palpatine.
does he know that Anakin became Vader?
That I don't
No.
know,
Okay.
and I don't think so.
Well, yeah, not directly, no. That's why he's like, well, this is very early on of Vader in the suit at all. This is probably one of the like first times he's been out,
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
and so
He seemed pretty spry.
that's spry.
I mean, like, you know,
Literally,
like
yeah.
old Vader looks old. Like,
Yeah, but he's not even that much older.
in,
You know?
in when?
Even in the original trilogy compared to now. Like,
it's a good 20 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
He'd be mid 40s, 50s.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean-
he'd still be 20 something.
I know, but like people say that because like in the original trilogy he was supposed to be older
Yeah,
than he ended up being when George made the prequels.
yeah.
So like it was more implied like he was probably like in his 60s because Obi-Wan looks old as hell.
Yeah, that was a. You look at like the Kenobi show,
Yeah.
and then that's supposed to kind of like be what, like 5 or 6 years later, that
10, but yeah.
10. Yeah, you would age so much in 10 years. That's what
Twin sons.
Yeah, it's those
the
twin sons. That apparently, yeah, that's. I don't think it's like canon that's the one reason, but it's like canon adjacent.
Yeah. But also, I mean, for Vader, like, he doesn't have any like limbs, and he's living off of basically a machine to keep him alive. I'm sure he probably doesn't age gracefully in that thing.
No way.
No, but the other side of that coin is like you said, he was spry. It might also like just because he's still young doesn't mean he's not used to he's used to the suit yet. You know, like I'm sure there was like a period of time where he had to get used to the suit and like train with it
Oh, for sure.
and not like walk like a robot, you know?
Yeah.
I think they explore that in the comics.
Yeah, I think so. Which is where the first time we see him in the suit and
Yeah.
actually like do stuff.
But this would be
This is probably the earliest we've seen.
pretty close to that time
Well,
period. This would be like
if you don't count the very last scene of the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah,
of
no.
him
That could be at any
finding
point
the
in
crash
time.
site,
Yeah.
Ahsoka's crash site.
No, this would be what, 2 years after, a year after.
Actually, yeah, you're right, because he has stormtroopers with him. I wonder when that took place then.
That could be any point in time.
Yeah, it could be one of those. It's like 10 years later, he like somehow goes back and just sees the wreckage. I don't know. Could
Or
be a
it
year
could
later.
be.
It's got to be pretty early on.
It has to be
but
before
it has to,
Rebels
Yeah,
because he fights Ahsoka in Rebels.
He does have stormtroopers in that scene?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't think we see TK troopers till the Bad Batch.
No, but I don't think they're clones either.
No, they're not clones.
So
I thought they were clones.
Really?
I mean, it would make sense too, but also it'd be smart to just make it not in a set period of time.
Well,
Kind of just leave it to
not
be.
as set.
Yeah. Like, it's not on this day at this time.
It's not.
Snot.
Stormtroopers.
I just had it muted.
Oh, yeah, it is stormtroopers.
Yeah. In probe droids. But I feel like it would have been a lot more snow covering this if it had been like super long.
Yeah. I like
Oh, so good.
the
It's one of my favorite scenes.
like his animation style better in the Maul show than this. Just like the way he looks.
Yeah, they made him look massive.
And it's a little more accurate, honestly.
Yeah.
This is just so
Yeah, in Clone Wars, I think they make him look a little bit too, like, skinny
yeah.
Yeah. Which,
and
yeah.
slender. Which,
All of them,
that's
yeah.
the style.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of that is, but...
yeah, because, I mean, in the same episode, you see Anakin. So there's probably, and Anakin's really skinny in that show.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
But yeah, I just love the animation of Maul. Just the grunge. Like it
Yeah.
just fits it so well.
Yeah, the animation style is. Now that we're at the end, I really like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't too over the top.
Mm-mm.
There were some scenes where it's very apparent, you know, and then there's some that where it's like you don't even notice the.
Mhm.
Like it just looks like the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just like higher quality,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is interesting.
Really, I think it's a lot of the, like, close-up shots or far-away shots.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everything
That
else
you
in
can see it.
between,
Yeah.
it's not super as noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this shot right here, like you don't even know.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you know when the lightsabers are moving,
Yeah.
but like this still shot, you wouldn't be able to tell.
No.
But when you zoom out to like landscape, it's like
Yeah, when
Looks
they're
like a
doing
painting.
like panning over like the landscape or like a building or the skyline or something like that.
Yeah.
It's very like it looks like painted and like, or when they zoom in on like Maul's face,
mhm.
I feel like close-ups of faces. You
Oh
can
yeah,
see that.
his looks literally like paint, which is really cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Overall, the like cinematography of this show is kind of,
Top tier.
yeah, like a level beyond any other animated show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And the other one, like especially Bad Batch, I feel like every show has been, like they've been taking it up a notch every single show
Mhm.
with every single season. Because Bad Batch was great too.
Yeah.
But it's the same director, so
And same animation team.
yeah,
So
they're just getting better and better at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Which just goes back to like, this should have been a movie in the theater.
This?
Yeah,
no,
I would have loved that.
it would have been cool, but
This could have been cut down to a movie.
yeah, but I wouldn't want it to.
This is the first show that I haven't thought about that
Really?
for. Yeah.
With how little was accomplished.
But
But at the same time, there was like a ton of slow release character development with like Devin and Maul
Yeah.
that I don't think you could accomplish in like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, I agree. But it could have worked, I think. But I just mean like the quality of the animation and the writing, like everything about it.
Mhm.
Quality in general
I agree with you on that.
was like
Yeah.
film level.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think they need to do something about that, you know? I feel like a animated film would do really well.
Like a Spider-Man Morales type of movie, but Star Wars.
A what?
Like Miles Morales.
Like Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. Like
Is that in the theater?
Mm-hmm. Both of them were. Lord of the Rings animated movie that came out, the
Mm-hmm.
Rohirrim.
Yeah, War of the Rohirrim.
Mhm.
That was really good. That was in theaters.
That's
it was
so
really good.
interesting
Yeah.
that you say it was really good. Most people said it was really bad.
I mean, I like anything Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah, but I mean,
The reason
this shouldn't be surprising, but the ones that hated the most were Tolkien fans. Tolkien fans.
the thing that I liked the most about it was very similar to this. It was like way out in left field of like animation style, like a totally new story. Like it didn't have any like other characters from any of the other movies or shows. Like it just was like its own standalone thing. It was really, I thought,
So I should
cool.
watch it.
I thought
Oh,
the
yeah, for
concept
sure.
was cool. I just haven't watched it yet.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a really cool story of like Rohan. And like the family, all the things. Yeah.
It's a prequel or a sequel. Because I know it has the Aowen actress in it, but I think she plays the like ancestor or something like that.
I think it is a
We're getting
sequel.
really off topic.
Yeah, we haven't even touched episode 10 yet.
It is a prequel. 200 years before.
Hmm.
Before Lord of the Rings.
Anyways,
Episode
discuss
10.
Well, how did we get on that? Oh yeah,
Animation.
Into the Spider-Verse was in the theaters, but yeah, that would have been before you.
Yeah, I think I saw the second
Yeah.
one with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, episode 10 started off with a bang. Just beautiful fight scene.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really. I mean, when Vader showed up at the end of 9, we kind of
clapped.
did we? I think we just gasped.
Yeah, I was like half standing up in my chair.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, oh my god.
I mean, it got spoiled for me today. I saw it on Twitter in the trending, and what it said was, well, it's probably still there. Today's news: Maul Shadow Lord finale stuns with silent Vader showdown.
Ah,
Yeah.
why do they do that?
Dumb.
So I as soon as I saw Vader, I was like, oh, of course.
But yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, that made me more excited. But then I was
Yeah.
like, Because I
ruined
knew we were probably going to see him eventually, but
Yeah.
then we weren't like certain if he was going to actually like fight him. But that
Said
not
it
only are
all.
we going to see him, but it's a showdown,
Yeah.
And he's not going to say a word.
and he's not. He's going to be mute, which I liked. I liked that a lot. I think part of that is to make him scarier, but the other part is James Earl Jones is no longer with us, and so then they would have to use either an impersonator or AI.
Well, they own his
Or-
voice.
Yeah,
Hayden Christensen.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like that, I think that would count as an impersonator because he wouldn't be doing an Anakin voice really.
Hmm.
He'd be doing a Vader voice.
Which
But-
he's done before.
Yeah, I think like they've. I mean, in episode 3, you could tell it was Hayden's voice, but it sounded like Vader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just need to do that.
Or even in Kenobi, I think they had
Kenobi was good.
some like crossover
Yeah.
Yeah,
versions of it.
yeah,
Yeah, they blended, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they should just do that moving forward. I mean, give Hayden all the love, please.
Yes.
Yeah, he would love to do that. He would probably do it for really cheap too. Like he still will say when it comes up, like, why didn't you voice Anakin in the Clone Wars? He's like, I was never asked. And now that he's actually watched it and like loves it, I think he's said or like hinted at like I really want to like voice him
That'd
again.
be sweet.
But then all the Matt Lanter fans would
Yeah.
get upset.
But they're friends. It's okay.
Yeah, they are friends now.
Yes.
But
He did a good job too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm pleased with it.
it is actually kind of crazy how similar they do sound.
yeah.
It's just a different. He has a different personality in that show, but
Yeah.
that's a different topic. That's a whole nother episode of discussion. But yeah, so shocked to see him at the end of 9 with like.
Just
I knew as soon as I saw like the fog, I was like, okay, this is probably where he shows up. And then I was not expecting Rook to go in and then come out and then just get dragged in.
Yeah.
Like a Jurassic Park scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It did feel that way.
Yeah. Terrifying. And you just hear in the distance and then like the neck snap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I thought potentially that there was going to be some sort of like creature.
Yeah, I thought
At
too.
first.
I thought too there was going to be a fake out.
Yeah.
Because she said like
There's something.
there's something, someone, something. Like she didn't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It's so good. Literally everything about that whole scene is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
So mysterious, and then he walks out.
Yeah. Maul's face
Yeah.
Yes.
was just like stunned silence of like his biggest fear just became realized, but he also doesn't really even know who he is.
No, like he thought he was, and I thought he said this,
Yeah.
You are
yeah.
no
but
Inquisitor.
like I kind of figured that's what he was kind of thinking, that he was an Inquisitor that whole time. And then like he fought him for like
2 seconds.
2 seconds. He's like, oh no, you're no Inquisitor.
I mean, within just like a couple of like lightsaber bouts,
Yeah.
like thigh destroyed.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immediately handicaps him,
Yeah.
which at that point, like he was holding his own that whole time, even being handicapped, and then handicapped again.
Mhm.
Like he gets stabbed in the same spot again later on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does he not protect his leg every time?
Yeah, you need to get like Beskar legs or something. Which,
Or
speaking of-
figure out a stance that's not going to get you hit there. Like,
Yeah,
nobody
I mean-
else is getting hit there.
Bring back the spider legs so you have 8 legs,
Yeah.
and then there's some that are disposable.
There you go.
The giant spider butt.
Look at Black Widow.
Yeah. I know, speaking of Beskar, those Mandos just got blasted in the chest like it was nothing. So they clearly weren't wearing Beskar.
They're fake.
Bunch of false hobbitses. False.
Trixie.
No, I'm sure that's going to be something that a lot of people complain about.
Yeah.
I'm going to see like 4 Reddit threads tomorrow about it. Why didn't the Mandalorians survive the blaster shots when Din gets shot 1 billion times in his chest?
Plot armor.
Yeah, that's going to be the top comment. But no, if you're wondering, it's most likely because they either weren't wearing it like Beskar at all, or it was like the impure Beskar alloy. They like mix it with other metals. That's why in the Mandalorian show, the armorer makes a big deal about her like making the pure Beskar for him and why it was like so shiny.
Right.
Because before that, he was wearing the alloy, like the old, like dirty brown one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that outfit, by the way.
The brown one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had a charm to it. Anyways, yeah, so you were saying that you were hoping that the whole of episode 10 was gonna be like a fight / chase scene, and that ended up being what it was, and it was almost like a slasher film.
Yeah.
Where like they get away from him for a little bit, and then they're like trying to figure out a way out, and then all of a sudden he literally like punches a hole through the wall.
Yeah.
And so he gets them that way, and it's just constant like him like following them like at a slow pace. And it was like, I don't know, running away from Jason or something. Like it was like literally a slasher film.
Yeah.
That scene where he punches the wall, like with Maul like looking, he could like feel.
Yeah, he
his
could feel them, but he
presence.
was like almost too late.
Oh yeah.
Like, because I wonder if he was like sitting there like next to the wall, like with a cup. Oh yeah, there they are. What are they saying about me?
Yeah, he like as soon as he looks at the wall, it's just right there in his face.
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh.
Yeah, that was a really quick shot. He's just like, he looks at it and then it goes.
Yeah.
But they were sitting there that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So either Vader was like masking himself or something.
I don't know.
I love that though.
Yeah, and then we get into the scene where it becomes a 3v3 because the 2 Inquisitors come from the other side.
The chuckleheads come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Chuckleheads.
I said that when we were watching. I was like, oh, chuckleheads are back.
yeah, it was just such good choreography to see. Like, it was like 2v1 at some point, and then like it was like 1v1 v1 like each one was matched up, and then like they kind of like took turns of like who was facing who.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because like Vader was like really tiring Maul for a while, and then like Daki like subbed in and was like, okay, like go help out Devin, and yeah, it was just really cool.
It's just kind of cool to notice how each of the like Vader and the Inquisitors, they fight differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Inquisitors are quick paced, get in your face, and then Vader's slow but like strong,
Really
and,
strong,
like,
yeah.
could probably break your arm.
But still quick.
Oh yeah, quick,
Yeah.
but not in
But
the
there's
same
no
way.
acrobatics with him.
No,
Like he's standing upright the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mostly using one hand.
yeah, and like can basically turn around in an instant to
Yeah.
deflect the attack from behind.
Yeah.
somehow.
I mean, Anakin was always good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like if you're in the suit and you can't even see, like how are you like turning that quick? I don't know. It's just crazy.
Force.
The Force, yeah.
Yeah, like
Duh.
But how?
Midichlorians.
it's just cool to see like the different fighting styles.
Yeah, it was a good contrast between them.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And
it
that-
made the Inquisitors look like children,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which was the point, because
Yeah.
they are compared to
And then you had the reverse of like Maul with Docky when they fought Vader. Like Maul was the quick one, and then Docky was not
Mhm.
as quick, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
It's
the
still
slow.
He's still pretty quick for like being an
Spry.
old guy.
spry for an old guy.
But like Maul's whole thing is like fast pace, quick
Yeah.
attacks, and everything. And
Yeah.
so it was just cool to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I noticed when.
Yeah,
They
and
fight.
they definitely had like Devin matched with the Inquisitors, like let the kids fight
Yeah.
and let the adults fight. But which she was holding her own really well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think she would.
No. I thought she was gonna at least injured
Mm-hmm. Lose an arm or something.
or fall and then like get split up somehow. I didn't think she was gonna die, but Docky survived until the very end.
I cannot believe that. If you would have asked me that, well, that was my prediction at the beginning of the show. It's like I thought he was going to die in like episode 2.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, it was surprising, but the way he went out, I called. I called exactly what happened.
Maul betraying.
Maul causes his death.
Yeah,
And
but we didn't know it
uses-
was to Vader. But
And-
yeah,
well, he pushes him. Literally pushes him.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
Which I didn't really think he was going to bother doing even that much, but that was just like a bully move.
Yeah.
Like pushing him into the fight.
Yeah, I thought he was going to die in a little bit more of like a gruesome way.
Docky.
Yeah. Like just like stabbed here wasn't what I would have predicted.
A beheading.
Either that or like Maul like chokes him to death as like Devin can't like get to him quick enough to like help him.
Maul or Vader?
Oh yeah, I meant Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Vader like chokes him to death and he literally just like kills him by like pure like force.
Hmm.
But
Which is crazy to do that.
yeah,
To a
but
Force
that's
You don't see that very
Vader.
often.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's a good point, though. It's
Wait,
like you
what-
don't see Force users being killed by the Force very often. Because, like, one of the things you train, and, like, a lot of people say this is, like, a plot armor thing, but, like, you train to, like, shield yourself from, like, basic Force attacks.
mhm.
Yeah.
And once you, like, get, like, trained enough, it's just subconscious.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why you don't see, like,
Jedi Masters.
Jedi
getting-
Masters getting force choked all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, usually you have to be, like, really have your guard down, or
Wait, we saw Vader choke Maul.
Yeah, he did choke Maul once,
Mhm.
and like you could hear some like bone
Yeah.
cracking.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Could have killed him right then.
yeah. I think it just goes back to, like, how powerful Vader is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And, like, the only other time I can think of is when, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong if there's other times, but when Dooku like force chokes Obi-Wan in episode 3
Uh-huh.
briefly and then throws him.
Well, Dooku does the same thing to Anakin in episode 2. Doesn't force choke him, but he lightnings the crap out of him and pushes him aside.
That is
Yeah.
true.
but Anakin's a dummy.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I think lightning is a little different, but like, there's ways to block that clearly.
Yeah, but that's still a force. Power.
I know. I'm saying like Anakin was not expecting that and was running straight into it.
Yes, he's stupid.
Whereas like, not just because Obi-Wan blocks it with his lightsaber, but like Yoda blocks it with his hand.
Yeah.
But like, there's ways. That's what I'm saying is like, once you're trained enough, there's just ways to like prepare for pretty much every scenario.
Yeah, I don't think there's another time when that kind of scenario happens.
There probably is. We're just not thinking of them, but it's not like a straight rule. It's just like,
It's just not common.
yeah, it's just one of those things to keep in mind that that's why, like, because again, going back to Reddit threads, so another question that comes up a lot is like, why don't we see more like force usage against each other in lightsaber battles?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the big things is like fighting with your lightsaber like slowly runs down your endurance to then you can be open to those type of attacks. So like,
Yeah, or like stopping to do them
yeah.
leaves you open to attack.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like time things well and just be prepared for whatever.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of training. But anyways.
Yeah, so Docky dying was,
Expected, but sad.
yeah. And then we see Devin looking out,
She
watching
loses
the whole
it.
thing.
Yeah, that was
Completely
as
crashes
I
out.
predicted. The moment she turns,
Yeah. Yeah, so when she, after that, and then they like managed to escape everything. And like everything's crashing down. And she wants to like keep going and say like, I want to kill them for what they did.
yeah,
And Maul stops her. Did it sound like her voice was like different?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like she
tapped into the dark side.
like
for
she
sure.
yeah, like she sounded almost like demonic.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
was a really interesting touch.
yeah.
Well, I don't think her eyes turned red, but
No.
they were so watered from the tears. I feel like they
Almost
were
bloodshot.
Yeah, bloodshot.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought the voice was
Yes.
that was a really cool way to show that she's clearly using the dark side now and wants to use it because she just wants revenge.
yeah. It was a cool touch by the writing too for her lightsaber to get like destroyed or like cast away or whatever. And in the moment of like potentially getting killed, she is given a red lightsaber to finish
and
off the job.
way they did that where he just like holds it up as like an offering. Like,
Didn't toss it to her.
no, he just held it like this and was like,
Yeah.
and
And
then she pulls it.
yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. It
I
was
really liked
good
that
writing.
And then she like,
because he has always given her a choice.
oh yeah, it's never
It's
been
true.
forced,
No,
It's true.
which is clever from him.
clever, and then also like lines up with like his past trauma. Like he doesn't want to do what Palpatine did and force him into it.
Honestly, I feel like that makes her stronger in the end.
That's
of,
gonna
like,
make
the dark side.
her terrifying.
Yeah.
Because we know she doesn't succeed in her goal because obviously Vader doesn't die. So she's going to be constantly going after Vader, which is just going to like be constantly fueling her rage.
I bet that destroys Maul's whole plan.
Oh yeah, she's going to do something dumb.
Yeah.
She also doesn't know that Maul is the reason Docky died.
No.
Yeah, no, she just saw him.
So I wonder if at some point that becomes something that's revealed to her. somehow, and
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
causes distrust in Maul.
Yep.
Like Vader tells her, or I don't know.
That would be a classic. Like they duel again in season 2, and
Yeah.
or maybe not even duel. Maybe they just meet somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't know.
I don't mean like meet for coffee. I mean like
Want to meet up?
I'm just thinking like they've already dueled. It was
Yeah.
like amazing. So like the next thing might be like more creative ways for them to meet. Like,
Well, yeah, Vader didn't say a word in either of these 2 episodes. That could be a thing. Is like this will be the first time that we ever hear Vader speak, and it's actually dialogue of him telling Devin, like,
yeah, like my thought
Maul
is like
betrayed you.
maybe she gets captured.
Okay.
So like she's in a cell or like she's brought before him, and
That I
see
do
that.
like. I do
that
like
could be a thing.
I didn't think about
And then
capture.
yeah,
and then all of a sudden maybe her rage turns to Maul instead of Vader,
Ooh,
and now she's
an Inquisitor.
an Inquisitor. Yeah.
Interesting.
she turns into Darth Talon. Just kidding.
What if she tries to turn into Darth Talon, and that's what she keeps trying to be, but like Vader's like, no, you're not a Darth. Like you're just an
not a
Inquisitor. Yeah. It's like a nameplate. Garth. She gets a nameplate that says Darth Talon. Like, where'd that come from? You were not promoted.
We see her in Tales of the Sith next.
Yeah. Which surely that's going to be the next thing, right? Tales of the Sith? That's another topic, but
After this show?
like the next Tales of.
Well,
Tales of the Wookiees.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Tales of
We have Tales of the Empire.
Yeah, that's
We have
not
season
Sith.
2 of that.
Tales of Kashyyyk.
Tales of Kashyyyk. That just sounds like a children's book.
Yeah, just campfire stories.
Yeah. And it's all in Wookiee. Like, it's not even translated.
Just every episode is just.
Yeah. It's just like the holiday special all over again. No, but that is like the most logical next thing for them to do with Tales of the Sith.
Yeah, that or Vader show. But that could be one and the same.
I hope if they do Tales of the Sith that they do like ancient Sith, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It also makes me sad. Like, I actually don't want Tales of anything because they're too short.
Yeah.
I would rather just make like either a animated series with normal length episodes,
Mhm.
or like a movie, an animated movie. Not necessarily in theaters, but just like on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like 15-minute episodes.
Does not do it.
Like the whole Dooku episodes should have been so much longer.
Yeah.
We were robbed because they were so good. But like I was thinking, like if they weren't going to do Ancient Sith and they're not doing Maul because of this show, well, I guess they still might. They could show his like this book's
Yeah.
era, but like show Palpatine's origin. I feel like that needs to be longer,
Mm-hmm.
like because in that book, Plagueis.
Yeah.
Like
That would be cool.
that needs to be more drawn out than 15-minute episodes.
Oh yeah. A really deep dive.
Yeah. So, anyways. Anything else to really say? I mean,
they all do get onto the ship and make it out of there.
Lawson sacrifices himself.
Yeah.
Sad.
Which I kind of expected.
Yeah.
Maybe not in this season. I kind of expected it eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he'd
I just
make it.
after this, he doesn't really have a purpose anymore.
Definitely not the
In Maul's show. In Maul's world, he's not gonna stick around.
Why?
Why would he stick around when criminal syndicates?
He can't go back.
He can go to a different planet and start over.
I mean, with his son, they're constantly going to be on the run from the Empire.
Yeah, but
that's his only way of surviving. I didn't like that he died, actually.
No, I didn't either.
No, I didn't either. I'm not saying I liked it. I'm just saying.
Loved it.
I kind of just expected
I don't mean
it.
like that. I was very shocked by that one.
So
I thought Two Boots was going to die and be the one to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, because he got hit too.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to. Yeah.
I thought Lawson and his son were just going to become, just part of
criminals?
his crew. Yeah.
I don't even think Riley and Two Boots are going to stick around.
I think so.
I don't.
I think Riley will stay wherever Devin is.
No. I think he might try.
They're
she's
two
gonna push him
main
away.
characters. They're just, what do you think, they're just going to disappear after episode 1 or 2 and go their separate ways?
Yeah, probably.
What? They're two main characters.
Yeah, but I just don't think they achieved their goal, and now I don't think Maul is going to want them around.
But Devin does.
I don't know about that. I think Devin's going to push Riley away.
Yeah, I think Riley and Two Boots are her conscience.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's going to be one of the main things that happens is she's going to push them away.
I don't think they would have had them survive in this.
Just have everyone die.
Well, no, I don't think that they would have had them escape on the ship with them. I think they would have found some way to write it differently to where they go off on their own in a different way. What would be the point of them getting on this ship if the first episode of the next season they just walk away?
They needed each other.
Maul didn't need Riley or Two Boots.
Well, no, but Lawson wasn't gonna cooperate if they just killed them.
I know. That's why I'm saying killing Lawson didn't make sense for me.
Well,
because if you're just going to find a way to write them out of the next season, why would you kill Lawson? It's too meaningful. Kill Two Boots. That's a meaningless character.
Well, that was also one of my issues with that whole thing. Is why didn't Lawson have Two Boots sacrifice himself?
Yeah.
He would have been proud to do that.
Yeah. It's a robot.
And they weren't that far away from each other.
You killed yourself and let your son go with a robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
he was already an injured robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah. I guess we won't know until season 2, but because
Because he also said he's told Two Boots like
Make sure he gets to his mother.
Yeah, so that's going to be their goal. I think that's why they're gonna. It's not that they're getting written out. That's just their goal. Like, he's a kid. He's got to get back to his mother, and Two Boots will probably go with him and be like their caretaker or whatever. But it's also interesting because his mother works for the Empire.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a whole plot. So I'm not saying they're going to like leave in the first episode, but I don't think they're going to be involved long term with Maul at all. And I do think Riley's...
I think Maul knows that that's his way in.
Into what?
The Empire. Getting close and finding
To the
some way
mother?
to get into Sidious is using Riley's mom. The mother.
Your mother. Yeah, I could see that. That would be interesting. Because, yeah, we still don't really know. I mean, we know he doesn't succeed, but he's got to get close to make this show as interesting as possible. So, yeah, that would be an interesting way to do it. But
Do we think that
other than just waltzing in.
Yeah, like do we think
PP.
Master
I'm home.
Master PP.
I've been waiting for this, PP.
Do we think that this eventually gets to the point where like Maul has an audience with Sidious and tries to fight him and loses and dies? Like, is that how Maul dies?
Well, Maul doesn't die in this.
Maul dies in Rebels.
Yeah, he doesn't die until like 10 years from now.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, so that makes me think that he doesn't even get close. But I feel like they wouldn't have made this show if he doesn't. Like, especially when they're showing Vader this early.
Yeah.
Like, the next big thing, it would be Palpatine.
Or he gets Vader again.
Yeah.
And then really gets gun shy. I feel
Yeah.
like he rearranges his priorities a lot after this.
Because he just realized who Vader is.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
that's Palpatine's apprentice right there.
Yeah.
And how
That's
powerful he
Palpatine's
is.
baby boy.
So I feel like he's going to focus mostly on Syndicate stuff.
You think?
Because he's now realizing how weak he is.
Mm,
And he will die if he faces
but
PP.
then Devin's only going to want to go after Vader.
Yeah, but I don't think that. I mean, I think if he's a good enough master, he will help her realize that he's been doing this for many years now, and she can't just like blindly go in with rage and
Right.
not have a plan, not have like a coordinated attack and a clear mind. You can't just like blind rage. Like
Yeah.
she was about to at the end.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
he was like, we'll be back or something. I don't remember what he says.
Be back.
I feel like this show will probably have a season 3 or 4.
I can see that. I could see it being like a 4 season
I could
with
see
the pace that they're going right now.
Yeah, with the pace, and if more syndicates get involved,
Yeah.
I could see it becoming like more intricate that way. That would be cool.
Yeah, so then it goes back to our question that we had before was like, will there be time jumps
Yeah,
Like, are we gonna pick up right where this leaves off?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I think we'll have a year time jump. She'll be training the whole time. She'll be ready to like go once we see
I
her.
mean, they'll
next.
have to figure out though, like what to do with Riley and Two Bits.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
like a
there's a
whole year
year-
can't go by, and then them be like,
Sure.
"Can I now finally go see my mom?"
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that could happen, and they just end up being prisoners of Maul that whole time. And they're like, no, we are using you. We're just trying to figure out the whole plan
Yeah.
and for things to line up.
Yeah.
And that could be how it goes. But yeah, I don't know if it'll be that long.
Yeah. I think there's still probably some sort of small part of Devin that like doesn't fully trust Maul still quite yet.
Maybe.
And I think that could be something too, like she's still conflicted. But
Yeah. Yeah. We could also get a time jump just after, like maybe like a middle of the episode.
mm-hmm.
So like we'll do like a this is how things ended up right after season 1, and then it'll be like then we'll jump ahead. Then
Yeah.
it'll say like a year later. That could happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Still lots up in the air. with everything. But is it 12?
It's midnight.
Alrighty. Yeah, so overall, the season 1 of Maul Shadow Lord, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I probably would have put it at a 9 if we didn't see Vader. If it was like, if it was the
Typical.
Grand Inquisitor, still probably would have been a 9.
Depends on what happened with it, but yeah,
If it's the same sequence, just Grand
with the
Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor.
9 out of 10.
But Vader puts it at a 10.
15.
15.
But yeah,
Out of 10.
it only maxes out 10.
This whole series, it's probably in my like top 2.
Oh yeah.
Top 2 all Star Wars of all time.
Yeah.
It's definitely, well, I don't know. I don't want to say it's in my top of like the animated yet, just because like I want to see how it ends.
That's fair.
Because that often is like how a show starts and ends can affect
Oh yeah.
a lot of how I like view it as a whole, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Clone Wars used to be at the very bottom for me, but season 7, particularly Siege of Mandalore, and like how they wrapped it up makes it so much better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the first half of the season 7, but
Yeah. Yeah. With the sisters.
yeah. I don't mind the sisters, but it's just like for the last season.
Yeah.
And we spent 4 episodes,
We were introduced to like
random characters that we
8
just
new
didn't-
characters.
that we just didn't need
The
to.
whole Bad Batch.
Yeah, which I love the Bad Batch, but
It's like, why now?
like they clearly made all of those episodes before they knew it was going to be the last season.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have introduced them way earlier in the show.
Yeah, or like do season 7 and then do season 8 with Siege of Mandalore. And like do more leading up to it. That's like more, you know, like significant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, those were good for Ahsoka's story. I get that. And they're still enjoyable for that, but just for like a finale season, it's just a strange choice. But you can say that about the whole of Clone Wars, in my opinion. Lots of strange choices.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I think Rebels is still in my top animated. Bad Batch is at number 2. So I think this show is going to be fighting for number 2.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I think it's at the top for me currently.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else about season 1 or episode 9 and 10? It's
No.
May 4th, so May the 4th be with you, everyone who has a lisp. And we were gonna do a recap of like any news that dropped, but literally no news dropped. I mean,
Shocking.
we should have checked Twitter
Turn
while I had
down.
it open, but like, why would they announce things this late?
For Revenge of the Fifth, of course.
Ooh.
Or Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Depends on which side of the galaxy you're on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. They had a panel somewhere. Talking about Maul. I don't know where they are. But yeah, no news. There was a couple things like earlier in the weekend. Oh, I had a note for it. Just real quick.
Right.
Power Wash Simulator, the game, is getting Star Wars DLC.
Nice.
So you can power
Power
wash X-Wings and TIE fighters and stuff.
It's actually cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That's pretty funny. And then they showed a full trailer for that Monopoly game that we discussed. They actually showed gameplay for it. It actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, there was some news on the Lucas museum that George Lucas has been dedicating his whole life to since he retired. It's like a museum of all Lucasfilm stuff, like all like technology and creature building and like everything that Lucasfilm has ever done for the industry. They have a whole museum, and they have like a special Star Wars screening thing going on there. It's in LA, I think, or maybe it's in Anaheim. I don't know.
That's cool.
And the launch of that museum, they announced, is in September of this year. So
That's cool.
yeah, and they had a couple videos of him and his wife talking about it, which is cool to see him because he's quite the recluse these days.
Mm-hmm.
They got him to say "May the 4th be with you," and he struggled with it. He kept saying "Force." It was kind of funny because the May the 4th thing is kind of a recent thing. Like it always was like an internet joke, and he never was on the internet.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's probably like, "What are these people talking about?"
Oh, Jorge.
Yeah, so I was expecting Ahsoka trailer at the very least, and then Jedi 3 teaser.
Yeah.
Got none of those things. Because we know those are the two things that are coming out this year, and we still haven't seen anything about them. So it makes me a little worried.
Well, we still have Celebration coming up.
Next year.
What was this year?
No, it's every 2 years. If it was this year, it would have already happened. In April.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, it's in it's in LA next year.
Yeah, I knew that.
And it's
I thought it was this year, though.
It's the 50th. So that one's going to be a big deal. Why they did it in LA. Yeah, because normally we would have a lot of news for that.
Yeah.
That's still one of our most viewed episodes is our recap of Celebration
Mm-hmm.
last year. So it'd be fun to do that again, but not till next year. So anyways, I'm sure we'll get news of all that stuff coming up, but I guess they're probably just wanting Maul to breathe, let people talk about Maul instead of other things, which is smart.
Yeah, it's doing well. So.
And then also the Mando movie. So they want to focus on the stuff that they currently have going, which probably smart. So anyways, we don't know when we're going to be back. We'll figure that out. We probably need a break for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Just doing this every week is a lot. So
Yeah, the month of May is a busy one for me too. I feel like every week I'm doing something, whether it's like work or personal.
Yeah. So we're for sure going to do like a Mando movie review episode after we see the movie, which we're seeing it release night. We're not going to record it that night because we're seeing it at like 10:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be really late. So we'll like figure out whenever we'll do
It's
it.
the week before Memorial Day, right?
Yeah. Thursday before that weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Which is a really good weekend for them to release that.
Yeah.
Which is when the original Star Wars came out.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, are you going out of town on Memorial Day weekend? So we might be able to sneak in a episode after maybe that Saturday morning or something. Talk about the movie. So at the very least we'll have that. Maybe we'll have one more episode before then, but we'll see. But we need to get out of here before you all fall asleep. It's after midnight. All right. We will see you next time. You are listening to Galaxy Bound Podcast. We do monthly episodes talking about all things Star Wars. We'd greatly appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you are watching or listening from. It helps us grow and reach more people. You can follow us on social media on basically every platform out there at Galaxy Bound TV, or check us out at our website at galaxybound.tv for links to them all. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. That's why didn't Lawson have Two Boots sacrifice himself?
Yeah.
Like he would have been proud to do that.
Yeah. It's a robot.
And they weren't that
You
far away
killed
from each other.
yourself and let your son go with a robot.
Yeah. Yeah.